Hello everyone, my name is Fen and this is Starsector. So last time in Starsector, we started building this way station. And we got our mining up and also made some fairly profitable trades. Right now, we've also gave tons of growth incentives to our colony. So right now, we have 73,000 credits, and it's time for us to go and see if there are any bounties or anything like that. So that one, probably not. There's a pirate base and then some random pirates we could try to target. This would be the most likely one, but he's very far away for us. So instead, let's not worry about that and let's focus on trying to see if there's anything we can do. So we have a domain error probe way over there, a derelict ship also way out. And so there doesn't seem to be anything that we want to go for right now. So what that means is we have a lot of supplies, and I'd like to go and see what of those supplies we can buy. Alright, let's get out of here and let's make our way to Majek. Let's go to Nova Maxos. Alright everyone, so I hope you're all having a good time and I hope you're enjoying the series so far. Alright, so the pirate base has elapsed. Let's make our way to the Majek and hopefully make a lot of money. What in the world is going on here? Seems to be some weird stuttering going on. I hope that clears up fairly soon. Alright, but let's turn our transponder on and let's make our way over and make ourselves some money. Yeah, it's kind of weird. I don't know why it's doing that. Alright, so we want to buy supplies from Nova Maxos. Over here, once we buy those supplies, it's going, the price per supply is going to increase. So we want to get the better price with the tariffs so that we can then get ourselves even more. But we're actually running low on money, so instead of doing the bulk approach, let's instead just take all the supplies we can get with no tariffs and not bother. So over here, that's rather expensive, but it's not the worst. That would be spending an extra 63, not 63, an extra 1,000 or so credits. But you know what? We can take it to Chalcedon and get tons of money out of that. This can also go to Chalcedon where they will buy about 1,000. So we can go and just recoup any losses that we suffered by doing this. And this play, Chalcedon wants Marines. We can't afford that many Marines, so let's see if we can just sell off stuff that we don't need or want. Attempt to be able to afford it. Okay, so we're not really using the talons, we're not using the broadswords all that much. So we can sell off some of these. There. That will get us to 0. Alright, excellent. What ships could we theoretically buy here if we wanted? None. Alright, so we have a huge haul that's going to Chalcedon right now, where we can go and make just outrageous amounts of money off of these people. So let's go and make outrageous amounts of money on them. And hopefully this stuttering will clear itself up. As I said, I don't know why it's doing that. It's kind of odd that it is. But not a whole lot I can do about that. So Galatia has a pirate bounty that I'm going to take advantage of right after I do right after I do this monster trade and make ourselves loads of money. So, don't want that transponder on, want to be able to slide our way in and get out. So, looks like we can sell some fuel at Chalcedon and hopefully make a lot of money. And they seem like they're probably too small to want to have anything to do with us. Alright, so we know we can sell them marines and make a lot of money with that. We can also sell them a lot of these for about a little over twice the normal price. We can sell them a lot of supplies and a lot of fuel. We could sell them all of our fuel, but then we'd be stuck here. So we will instead sell them. That is the highest price though. So we'll sell them 1,000 fuel. And there we go. Like that, we just made a metric ton of money. So let's see what they have that we could take from them now. So here, this is at the best price we can get. They need that. They need food. Domestic goods wouldn't make any profit on. They need that. And they have tons of people that they could sell us. They need those too. Alright, so what can we buy ship-wise from them? Probably nothing of any real value. Cool. Alright, so now there is a nice bounty up. So let's look at Muir Camden, pirate activity. Who cares? It's not my problem. So over here we have Galatia. It currently has a pirate problem. So let's go ahead and make our way over to Ancyra. It's going to cost us about 246 fuel to get there. And we will be able to make quite a bit of money. Quite a bit of potentially money and potentially quite a bit of money and faction over there. So let's do this. Yeah, again, sorry for the stuttering. Not sure what is going on there. But to the hegemony we go. So we also have Arcadia that also has a pirate bounty on it. So we need to turn our transponder on, head in, and let's see if we can find some bloody pirates. Doesn't seem to be anything here. So what can we buy from Ancyra? It's been a while since we've been here. A hot second, some may say. Okay, so we sell for 29. How much did these sell for here? We would want to sell these at probably Aslan. So we could go with these, but I want to... Man, Chalcedon is just a treasure trove, isn't it? So we could buy some fuel. We very likely should. Here's at 2024, that's not great. So we want to buy all those supplies. This isn't fantastic, but at the same time, we have very thirsty fuel tanks. Getting just from Chalcedon to here cost us like 200 fuel. So we want to buy everything that could potentially make us a ton of money. Chalcedon really wants these. And while these would be a great place, it would be great to buy, there is the simple fact that we might want to grab them on the way out. So what kind of ships can I buy here? Anything that I particularly want? Does not look like it. Okay, so if they're pirates, they're probably gathering near the fringe jump point. So let's head over there and see what we can find. Oh, you're pursuing us then? We will allow the scan, and now let's go buy lots of drugs and organs. Because if they just scanned you, they most likely won't scan you again, right off the bat. Let's have these luxury goods that Chalcedon wants. And I know that Chalcedon wants organics. Here it's not a large profit. We can get them for far cheaper in Yima. Okay, so we will buy those. And now hope we don't get stopped again immediately afterwards. So it doesn't look like we are. Let's make our way over to this fringe jump point, and hopefully that will work out for us. Wait, okay. We seem to be moving very slow right now. Okay, so who is our slowest ship? It's probably this one. Maximum burn of 7. So we might want to grab some tugs or something that can just speed us up a little bit. That one is 6. So these two are our slowest ships. What can we do to make them go a bit faster? We can militarize their subsystems. Oh, we could do augmented drive field as well. Okay, so we'll probably do that then. Try and speed them up quite a bit. So let's see what is over here, because the faster we go, the less fuel we spend. Okay, so I'm going to come over here. Let him get my signature again, so he starts coming this way again. And that might be a bit too much for my 4 ships to really take on right now. This one's far more realistic. So let's try to make our way away. And you, I do want to fight. And turn that transponder back on and fight these pirates. Okay, well let's move to engage. And throw our 4 carriers out here. Okay, so like we did last time, the missile cruiser is going to go here, the Heron there, this drover here, and this drover over here. So hopefully this will allow us to be able to take out the enemy. Okay, so let's put strikes on the ships that we can kill quickly. Okay. And then engages on the other 2. And then this one yeah, we don't have a single frigate, so we can't order anyone to harass that. Okay. Okay, so you seem to be doing your job of holding them at bay so far. When they start getting too close, they get jumped and slaughtered. Okay, so we do need to actually give these drovers some orders, otherwise these guys are just going to push us around. So, let's get rid of these orders real quick. Let's have this drover attack him, this drover attack that one, and you, let's have you try to attack that. Because I'd like for these to actually kill them, as opposed to just spending their time not. Okay. Kind of weird how it stutters on the overworld but not here. So, looks like this one might go down soon. Right. Okay, so let's have the missile cruisers try to stay up there, and the others dance around it. Let's rescind those orders. Let's have these ships try to focus on killing that one. So our combat drover. Alright, got him. So more of our battle-oriented drover is over here. And when you start to come within range of him, he'll probably open up on them. So that Venture is creating a big safety net that I would like to get rid of. Let's eliminate these two orders so that the ships act in a somewhat organic way, I suppose. So I'm going to have these two focus on him. This one focuses on supporting the missile carrier, the missile cruiser. Okay, so he'll be going down soon. He's being focused a bit too much. He needs to be able to vent his fucks, I think. Okay, so he doesn't seem to actually be firing any of his rocket pods. Which is not great. That's my ship, I think. Yeah, it is. So he doesn't seem to be actually firing any swarmers for the most part. So we're probably going to go back to using annihilators with them so they actually fire. Okay, so we want everyone to regroup again. So we're going to order them to do this. We're also going to order a fighter strike on this ship and these, and try to not focus the Venture, because that's what would be the best thing for them for us to do. Okay, so we managed to disable another one of their ships. It looks like it might have been, it wasn't the phase frigate, but it was definitely one that we needed to get rid of. Alright, so they seem to be attacking the Venture, which is not necessarily what I would want, but it's almost dead, so it'll be dying soon anyway. Okay, there goes the Venture, and this guy is going to be quickly following. Okay, so at this point I think we can win just with a full assault. So let's full assault. pinned everyone against the enemy. We want as few survivors as possible, so go. Slaughter them. Kill them all. I think he'll escape no problem. Alright, yeah, he will escape without issue. We'll claim victory. If we pursue them, we would be able to pick up 4 extra ships, which means more faction. We'll just order our second command to do it. Maybe we'll get some of them. And it looks like we killed them all. So, any ships that we want? Doesn't look like it. So let's pick through the wreckage, take everything. And now the hegemony likes us again. So let's go and slip those drive fields onto some of our ships so we can move much faster. Let's do that at... well, I mean, we might as well do it at Insyra, it's closer. We don't see... I hope we haven't made them angry where they want to scan us, because we have all those organs and drugs. So, doesn't look like it. Cool. Let's repair our ships, and let's put those drive fields on these. Okay, so we'll probably need to just strip and outfit. So, it seems as though the stuttering has stopped, so that's great for us. So, we need that drive field. It'll be in the drives, the Ds. Augment the drive field. Then there was militarized subsystems. Okay. So these really can't run away all too well. So we're going to give them a hangar. And we're going to slap whatever we can in there. So in the event that combat breaks out, they can be useful for adding just another fleet of interceptors. Let's take this. Let's rename that. Let's remake that as the custom. Let's auto fit this to that. Now we have these 3 other ones. Let's do something let's basically do the same thing with them. So we want an augmented drive field. We want militarized subsystems. And then converted hangars. The hangars, we can just put talons in there. It'll be fine either way. Okay, and now we're going to make that the new auto fit. Oh yeah, so we can just give them lots of shields. Okay, so let's auto fit to that. Now for this one, very similar. We're going to give them augmented drive fields, militarized subsystems, and actually why don't we just do high resolution sensors? That might actually end up being better for us in the long run. Non-built and logistics. Okay, so these two are the best we can get right now. So we'll do the hangar. We'll put some talons in there just because we can. And now we will make that our custom. Okay. So those are now very quick. And our top speed should be quite a bit higher. So let's try to get out of here. So now we move much faster. I like that, moving at 18 instead of nothing. We have a nice amount of fuel. And these guys, they also want to pick a fight with us. They're a bit bigger than the other guys were. And I would hate to really have to fight too many enemies all at once. Let's act like we want to run away. We actually don't. Let's see if we can lure some hegemony forces out here. Or lure these guys too close to the hegemony. Come on, it'll be fun. Don't worry about it. Come on. You know you want to. Alright, well it looks like he doesn't want to. So let's go fight this guy. Alright, so similar strategy. We're going to have him go there, and our carriers, let's just put them behind. Let's have them all support him actually, so we can see what happens. Instead of just stopping there, let's have him just make his way right into the middle of the enemy fleet. Okay, so let's see what happens. Okay, so we have our missiles going in. The enemies have their own interceptors, which means this will turn into a carrier battle. Took out some of them. We will most likely win the carrier battle with wasps since they're really good against other interceptors. And our carrier is currently trying to kill this guy. So over here, he's going to die sooner or later once they get through his shields. And it's slowly happening over there. We have this mule. There's one completely annihilated shell. There's not even anything left. That's the good stuff. Alright, so so we will want to continue focusing on taking out their smaller ships with our interceptors, trying to keep our cruiser, trying to keep our missile cruiser somewhat safe at least. Alright. So is he gonna get him? Oh, those are just salamanders, so not too much to worry about. As soon as this, and while they have their carriers, we're still maintaining at least some form of air superiority. Okay, so what I would like my carriers, my drovers to do, and all that, to just jump him and kill him. I'd like for you to try and move up there. Alright, yeah, just jump it. Because if we can take back total air superiority, so to speak, then we can win no problem. Alright, we got him. So now, all of you target him. Then after that, we will just full assault and win. Alright, so he's not quite there yet, but he's going to get overwhelmed very quickly. He's needing to prevent his excess flux. Alright. Yeah! And there he goes! Our next biggest threat to our carriers is this one, so we're going to focus on him. Then after that, we won't have any problem just killing everyone else. So he's currently just being mobbed by all our interceptors. He's going to die pretty soon. And let's see what happens with this guy right here. He seems to not be having a whole lot of problems with his drive field. He's going to be able to... We're going to tell one of the drovers to kill him. This drover, kill him. This heron, kill him. Because the interceptor is going to be way more effective at wiping this out than anything else. Even if it's... I don't think it's able to use its ability to escape anymore. And we are going to order a full assault in the hopes that our ships can go and chase this guy down. It looks like they will be able to. And he is also going to fall. Now that, ladies and gentlemen, that is this battle over. Alright, yeah, once we took out the enemy's ability to fight off our interceptors, we won without any real issue. Consider ship recovery, nothing that we want. Let's pick through the wreckage, take everything, and now keep going, because that larger fleet is coming after us. So the hegemony currently loves us. We fought off some pirates. And I would like to go do that other battle, but we just don't have the fleet size that I would feel comfortable trying to. So at this point, we know that there's pirates going to our colony. We don't want them to get there uncontested and just, you know, destroy our colony. So colony threats, 29 days until they get there. I think that's enough time for me to go to Naraka and come back. So let's go to Nachiteka and make our way home. But we also need drugs and stuff from Chalcedon. So what that means is that we're going to need to put those drugs into storage, then get searched by the hegemony, and then make our way home. Assuming, of course, that they don't search our cargo space as well. Unless they search us now. That'd be fantastic. We just take all the drugs, buy everything, and leave. It doesn't look like we're going to be that lucky. Oh wait, we will be! Hello! Yes, scan me. Scan me all you would want to. I love it. Oh no! We do have drugs! That's right! No, don't scan me. Stay away from me. No! Okay, so let's buy some drugs. Let's buy some organs. We know that they also want luxury goods, so let's buy luxury goods. We know that they want marines, so let's buy all the marines, all the fuel, all the supplies, and for our colony, all the food. Well, you know, it's not a good price. Okay. Now it's still at a good stock, so let's sell. Let's buy all the fuel. Let's max it on supplies. We'll take even more of your fuel. Even though it's a horrendous price now. And can we take any more supplies? We cannot. Marines are sold at a premium rate. Whatever, we'll take them. Okay, so we just did a lot of trading, so let's try to get out of here. Now, when is that threat going to show up at home country? 22 days. We can make our way to Chalcedon in all likelihood. And trade off all this stuff to get a ton of cash. And oh boy, we move so fast these days. Whew. we are about as full laden as we can get. So how long is it going to take us to get there? 4 days. Not a problem. And then after that we will slide our way forward. Oh. As always, we won't keep our transponder on for Chalcedon. They don't seem to have any problem with us, so we're going to leave them be. We will go to their black market. We will sell all the drugs. We will sell all the organs. All the luxury goods. All the heavy machinery. All the Marines as well. They're down here. We will sell them as much fuel as they want. We'll sell them most of our supplies, I suppose. We'll keep 300 for ourselves. And then we will buy as much crew as they are willing to sell. We can buy this for relatively cheap as well. Everything else is kind of expensive. Alright. And like that, boom. We just made $1 million. 1 million credits. Just like that. Alright, so let's look at the ships that they have available. Nothing that I'm interested in. And now let's go back to Ishmar. Let's go back to Ishmara and hopefully get there before the pirates show up. It is entirely possible that when the pirates show up, they will just be way too much for us to handle, and we will have to just let them sack our little colony. Hoping that doesn't happen. So, they arrive in 7 days. 7 days! And we will see what happens. Alright, so we have 1 million credits. Let's manage the colony. So we have our growth incentives going. Everything that we can build has been built. Let's make a patrol HQ and ground defensive. Well, let's make an orbital station. I'm not sure which of these we should go with. I think we can change it later, but either way it'll take way too long to build for it to be of any major use right now. So high tech tends to rely on shields, low tech tends to rely on armor, and midline tends to rely on both. Midline is also the most bifurcated. It has 2 sides to it that are heavily shielded and heavily... Let's try the midline on this one. Yeah, it has heavy fire on one side. I like the idea of the enemy not being able, of the enemy having problems. Must reduce. Okay, so heavy armor, medium firepower, rotating shields, fighter complement, and medium firepower. Okay, so let's just go with the high tech, because I heard fighters, so I said, oh, well, that sounds great. It'll probably be terrible, but what have you. And we will buy for the patrol HQ as well. Unfortunately, neither of these will finish. Well, none of the three of these will finish before the enemy shows up. But let's repay for those growth incentives. And now we're just going to have to wait for the for the enemy to show up. All right. Okay, how much are these? 100? Yeah, we'll take it. Okay, so we're just going to wait for them here and hope that we can kill them off when they arrive. Alright, so in 2 days. And now, and they are here, supposedly. So that sensor burst. Let's try to find where they are, if they're coming to us. They probably came in here or there, so they're probably coming and making a beeline straight for us. Nothing so far. I mean, our station isn't going to be able to do anything right now, so it's possible the pirates are just avoiding us, and I don't want to leave until they decide, until either the space station is finished or they decide to leave. So, because if I leave, they can then just raid the planet, and that'll be that. Ah, Jogs R Us Trader. Here they are. So, let's kill them. But, we are going to fight them next time on Starsector. So like the video if you like what you see. Leave me a comment below if you want to see more. Go ahead and subscribe to the channel if you haven't subscribed. And remember to ring that bell so that you get notifications every time I upload. Thank you very much for watching, and see you later.